हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna to everyone and welcome to Krishna Chaitanyam channel. So last Sunday, we are been discussing about Bhagavad Gita as it is. So in our channel, so we started this day one, day two, day three, all the sloka. We completed 3 days, and now we have been entered into the fourth day. So this fourth day is about Bhagavad Gita 1.6 and Bhagavad Gita 1.7. So last time it was it was in last Sunday we are doing Bhagavad Gita 1.4 and Bhagavad Gita 1.5. So before recapitulating those shlokas, let us let us recite Bhagavad Gita 1.6 and Bhagavad Gita 1.7 with the meanings also. So Bhagavad Gita 1.6. यदा मन्युश्च विक्रान्तः उत्तमौजाश्च वीर्यवान् सौभद्रो द्रौपदेयाश्च सर्व एव महारथाः. You can repeat me afterward. यदा मन्युश्च विक्रान्तः उत्तमौजाश्च वीर्यवान् सौभद्रो द्रौपदेयाश्च सर्व एव महारथा. Now let us go to Bhagavad Gita 1.7. Asmakam tu visishtaye निबोध द्विजोत्तम नायका मम सैन्यस्य संज्ञातं दान ब्रवीन्मिते. अस्माकं तु विशिष्टाये निबोध द्विजोत्तम नायका मम सैन्यस्य संज्ञातं तान् ब्रवीमि. So let us go to Bhagavad Gita 1.6. So now let us recite the meanings of Bhagavad Gita 1.6. So the Almighty Yudamanyu, the very powerful Uttamoja, the son of Saubhadra, and the sons of Draupadi. All these warriors are great chariot fighters. Bhagavad Gita 1.7. But for your information, O best of the Brahmanas, let me tell you about the captains who are specially qualified to lead my military force. So before explaining the part of Bhagavad Gita 1.6 and Bhagavad Gita 1.7, let us recapitulate Bhagavad Gita 1.4 and Bhagavad Gita 1.5. So just what happened for Bhagavad Gita 1.4 and Bhagavad Gita 1.5? Now Duryodhana is starting. He's explaining about who people are there in the Pandavas army. You can see many heroic bowmen are there fighting equal to Bhima and Arjuna. Why they are equal in fighting to Bhima and Arjuna, and why specifically Bhima and Arjuna are being entered in this particular comparison? Because Arjuna has celestial weapons. He has been uh, fighting with many demigods. Like he defeated Shiva. He defeated many demigods. So he got when he defeated all the demigods, he took all the celestial weapons. The power of celestial weapons is so much more that you can kill everyone in this yuddha, and it will be the most important thing. So that's why Arjuna is there in this. So why Bhima? Bhima doesn't have any celestial weapons. Bhima has wars. Eventually, we do promises. Like so many promises are there. Like a pledge. India is my country. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. I love my country like this. So that is like a promise. But Bhima, he has wars. Those are called as wars. So just like now, Bhima has three wars. The first war is that to kill 100 sons. single-handedly with himself. That is like so much rare. Like you can say in Mahabharata, when the Pandavas and the other army of the Pandavas are fighting, when Bhima enters the scene, everyone goes back, everyone goes aside, and Bhima starts to kill all the 100 sons. He says 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, like that. He's seeing the eyes of Duryodhana and making Duryodhana's fear come increased. So that is the first woe of Bhima. The second woe is that to destroy the thigh of Duryodhana. So why he wants to destroy the thigh of Duryodhana? Because in that Juda Sabha, what happened before Mahabharata, before the Bhagavad Gita has been spoken by Krishna, and Arjuna has been gone out from that particular confusion. Now, at that Juda Sabha, when that playing was happened, when that playing cards was happened. So this was like, you have to bet something. You have to bet something or the other item. So Yudhishthira bet the Pandavas, and plus on that time he has been lost in that Juda Sabha with against Shakuni. So he gave all the Pandavas as the servants, or with himself, or with King Yudhishthira also. But at the last one, where Draupadi comes, he brings Draupadi as coming to the bed. So he lost, and Draupadi was eventually forced to bring, and really forced to bring her, not really, not with the hand, not really with the hand, not bringing herself with the hand, and bringing her to the stairs. They would eventually took her hair and pulling her, even though the stairs are also coming, still pulling her, even though she is getting hurts, although they didn't even care. So that was the thing. And Draupadi was also forced by Duryodhana. Duryodhana said, "Come, sit in my thigh. Now you are not the wife of Pandavas, because Pandavas are now my servants. So who are they? You come and sit. I'll make you as the Rani." So that is some manner of disrespect. So that's the manner of disrespect. Because of that, Bhima has been took the war. Bhima was very angry at that incident of Juda Sabha. So let us go to the third war. The third war was that to kill Dushasana, and to just pierce off the chest of Dushasana and take that blood and give it to Draupadi's hair. So Draupadi also, there is a connection with Draupadi's vow also. Draupadi also took one vow about this, until the Dushasana's blood will come, and until I tie my hair with with Dushasana's blood, I will open my hair. I will never tie it back again. So that's the third vow. So at that time, Bhima pierced the chest of Dushasana and took the blood and poured it onto Draupadi's hair. Draupadi tied with it. These are the three woes. Because of the three woes, he's getting very, very angry. So that's why the power of Bhima and Arjuna, the fighting of Bhima and Arjuna are very equal to many heroic bowmen in the Pandavas army. So that was Bhagavad Gita 1.4. Let us go with Bhagavad Gita 1.5. Now, uh, Duryodhana started his explanation in Bhagavad Gita 1.4. He is still continued. There are also great, heroic, powerful fighters like Drishtaketu, Chekitana, Kashiraja, Purujit, Kunti Bhoja, and Shaivya. Drishtaketu, Chekitana, Kashirajascha, Viryavan, Purujit, Kunti Bhojascha, Shaivyascha, Narapungava. Is still continuing now to Bhagavad Gita 1.6. Yudhamanyuscha Vikrantaha, Uttamojascha Viryavan, Saubhadro Draupadeyascha Sarva Eva Maharataha. So here he has been describing about Yudamanyu. Yudamanyuscha Vikranta. Vikranta means mighty. He is very mighty. Even though he is very young, Yudamanyu is nothing but Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu, even though he is very young, he is very mighty and powerful. And Uttamauja Viryavan. Viryavan means very powerful. And he's and Duryodhana is also being describing about Saubhadro Draupadeyascha Sarva Eva Maharata. So Saubhadro Draupadeyascha. So Subhadra's sons and Draupadi's sons. So he's describing about that. Sarva Eva Maharata. Maharata means who kills alonely 10,000 bowmen. Who kills alone, single-handed 10,000 women. So these Ratha type are been described in 4 types. So Maharatha, Atiratha, Atharatha, Artharatha and Ratha. So now Maharatha is who can kill 10,000 soldiers, 10,000 bowmen in one single-handed without any of the help. Maharatha, Atirata means who can kill 60,000 warriors, 60,000 warriors single-handedly without any help. Ratha means who can kill one warrior without any help single-handedly. And Artharatha who cannot kill any of the warrior with single-handedly. He needs to bring that help. He needs to have that help. So it was Bhagavad Gita 1.6. Maitri Yudhamanyascha Vikranta Uttamaujashta Viryavan Saubhadro Draupadeyashta Sarva Eva Maharata. So let us go to Bhagavad Gita 1.7. अस्माकं तु विशिष्टाये तान्निबोधद्विजोत्तम नायिका मम सैन्यस्य संज्ञातं तान् रवीमिते. So now the description of the Pandavas army is been finally completed. He started Duryodhana started from 1.4 Atasura Maheshwasaha to 1.6. He completed at 1.6. Now he's starting the Kauravas army. The description of Kauravas army, he's been describing the Kauravas army to his guru Dronacharya. So now he's been saying in 1.7. But for your information, O best of Brahmana, Asmakam tu Visishtaye, Tannibodha Dijotsama is O best of Brahmanas. Let me tell you about the captains who are specially qualified to lead my military force. So it has been said, so now Duryodhana has been describing about the Kauravas army who are literally specially qualified to lead my military force. There are so many others who are there, and he's been comparing at the end. So if we take the total summary of all the 10 shlokas of the first chapter, you can see the comparison or the description of the Pandavas army, the description of the Kauravas army, and the comparison of the Pandavas army and the Kauravas army happened at the last shloka. So now we are at the second topic of this 10th shloka, which means description of the Kauravas army. So next shlokas, here Duryodhana will tell about the soldiers, about the fierce people who are experienced at military sites, who are equipped with different kinds of weapons, and who are prepared to lay down their lives for Duryodhana's sake. So it has been continued for 1.8, 1.9 and 1.10. 1.10 is the comparison of the Pandavas army and the Kauravas army. Until then, these are 1.6 and 1.7 shlokas, and we completed 4 days. So even though we completed 4 days, so let us go with the notification which has been said before. So the notification is that everyone knows that we are doing Gita Jayanti book distribution, Gita Jayanti special book distribution. We have been started the Bhagavad Gita series in the special of Gita Jayanti. With that, we have been starting book distribution. Who wants any book? Who wants Bhagavad Gita? Who wants any Bhagavad Gita? So here are the value prices below. English Bhagavad Gita you can take 280. Hindi Bhagavad Gita 220, Telugu Bhagavad Gita 250 rupees. So why this? Why do you need Bhagavad Gita for everyday life? So that should be the introduction of Bhagavad Gita, because Bhagavad Gita is not about only the people of Kauravas and Pandavas. You have to continue still more. The second chapter, Sankhya Yoga, third chapter, Karma Yoga, fourth chapter. So many chapters are there where Krishna will explain. Krishna is not in the scene still. So you have to need one Bhagavad Gita for your daily life. You have to read. You have to chant the holy name of Lord Krishna, so that you can be self-realized. You can be fully self-realized yourself, and you can know more about Lord by Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. You can start now only. If you want any Bhagavad Gita, if you want any Bhagavad Gita, we are giving you in any circumstances of Hyderabad. If you want to compose me in the Gmail ID, you can compose me in radhadamoda2210 You can see at the bottom of the bottom of the books. So, if you want any of the book in the circumstances of Hyderabad, we are sure that we will give you the Bhagavad Gita books, because it is very important. If it is not, there is also another notification, another option for you. This is called as Gita donation for 2024. You can also give it at 2025. So we invite you to be a part of our determination to spread the divine knowledge of Bhagavad Gita in the upcoming Kumbh Mela 2025, and to the people of tribal areas. 5 books, 1,250 rupees. 10 books, 2,500 rupees. 50 books, 12,500 rupees. 108 books, 27 rupees. 516 books at 1,29,000 rupees. So no, if you want any, if you have a Bhagavad Gita, if you are reciting the shlokas of the Bhagavad Gita and explain and knowing about it by the purpose of Bhakti Vedanta Purport. So if you want to give money, you can give money at here are the descriptions below, also in 5 books, 10 books, 50 books, 108 books, and 516 books. So these money is not for our utility, for also for book distribution mela also. Those Bhagavad Gita books what you give, that money is not for our utility. Those money is been given for ISKCON Sevas, but for this is been given to the this is been given to ISKCON Adilabad, ISKCON Hyderabad, and many ISKCONs, so that they will buy with this money, and after that they will give the buy Bhagavad Gita with the money. After that Bhagavad Gita will be there with the people of tribal areas. Not only Bhagavad Gita with you, with the tribal areas also they should need, because for in the places of tribal areas there will be no mostly network connection. So that's why you cannot have Bhagavad Gita classes. You cannot have Bhagavad Gita book distributions, because it is very tribal places. So this upcoming Kumbh Mela in 2025, you can do this seva. You can do this seva, giving Bhagavad Gita to the people of tribal areas by giving the money to the ISKCON. So you can contact the number also 9491821583, who is Manoj Prabhu. Your donations will provide many students and individuals with the knowledge they need to live a life of purpose, peace, and spiritual fulfillment. Until then, let us continue with the next. Let us continue with the next shlokas of Bhagavad Gita 1.8, 1.9, and 1.10 on to the next day, until Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna to everyone. And